Hey everyone, it's Cardboard Collector coming to you with another video review. And this time we're doing it on the Marvel Legends series Gamerverse Peter Parker Black Suit, which is a very weird name. I don't know why they just didn't call it Marvel Legends series Gamerverse Symbiote Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like shorten it up. You wouldn't calling it Marvel Legends series Gamerverse, Peter Parker regular suit Spider-Man. I don't know. Just didn't flow. Anyways, that's besides the point. So I got this figure in. Let's deep dive into it here and see what it's all about. I already have a few things about it that I do and don't like, and we'll kind of get to those as we keep going in the video. So let's go ahead and start this thing off. As you can see, he is a great looking figure. I will say that sculpt wise, the texture of the symbiote with the kind of armory look. I mean, it looks exactly like he did in the game. It's beautiful. I will say that. I mean, the only thing that I will say that I think that they could have done was the eyes right here. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. As the eyes right here, they probably could have gave him a more sorry, I actually moved the camera. They probably could have gave him more of those kind of opaque looking, like a gray glossed over to the white, almost like a shine, like a marble to it. It looked like it was slimy in the kind of the game. Not slimy is probably the wrong word, but just kind of that, it had that glazed over looking look. And I think they could have done that. I've seen some third party head sculpts that were for like the Mayfax Black Suit Spider-Man that people have made. And I think, if they make it for this one, that would look sick. Like these would look really good. But I like the look of it, the texture. I mean the whole thing is just, it looks really good. So let's move into articulation now. So as far as articulation, you have the ball joint head. You can look up that far. Can look down that far. He can side to side crack that neck. Arms can hit a T-pose here. A little bit, kind of a little lower T-pose, but T-pose, pretty much T-pose. He cannot go wide. They will not go any further as far as they go. His arms can 360. And then this is where the trouble comes in for me. This is the first complaint that I'm going to have. No butterfly joints. Why? Why, Marvel? Not Marvel. I'm sorry. That's a slap in Marvel's face. I apologize, Marvel. Why, Hasbro? Why were you not able to give us butterfly joints in this figure? Every Spider-Man that you have graced us with since, oh my God, for the last 10 years or more, has had butterfly joints, just about. And I don't see a reason why this one doesn't either. It makes no sense to me. Every symbiote suit we've got lately has had the butterfly joints. Any of the animated series Spider-Mans, Maxim series. I mean, my God, Maxim series came before this one, and look at the amount of articulation that thing had. You're telling me you couldn't just grace this thing with some butterfly joints? Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you say. But in saying that, I will say, even without the butterfly joints, this figure can still hit some good poses, and I do enjoy it, even without the butterfly joints. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm sorry for complaining that much, but I do think butterfly joints would have been amazing here. All right, so enough of that. Let's get to the diaphragm here. So diaphragm can bend down that far, but the bend on this back, man, whew, there's a gap, but look how far that thing gets. Man, that thing gets some craziness. So with this, you can bend down at the abs here. Get the ab crunch. You can bend out that far, and then with the diaphragm and the ab crunch, that dude's doing some limbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he is limbo ready. No waist articulation, but I mean, that with the ab crunch. So, the legs can go up that high. Oh, I missed the whole arm. I'm sorry. I got caught up on the butterfly joints, and I just... so you have bicep rotation here, sorry. Double-jointed pinless elbows. Boom, boom. You have a hinge at the wrist here. It goes back and forth, and you can 360. Sorry about that. So now to the legs. Upper thigh swivel here. Or not swivel, but upper thigh movement. Sorry. Yeah, blah. Double-jointed knees. Pinless also. Boot cut. And then you can point your feet that far down, the ankles, that far up. You have ankle pivot, but no toe pivot, and that's it. That is it for articulation. So like I said, overall, good articulation. Just side of the fact of the no butterfly joints. But other than that, pretty good figure as far as articulation there. For the rest of it, I do hate that there is no butterfly joint, but I'm going to move past that. I promise. I swear to God, guys. We're going to move past this. Sorry. I just realized I dropped some of the accessories. I was having to get down and pick them up. So, and in that lead, or in that saying that, let's lead right into the accessories. So you don't get that many accessories. Let's start off here with the hands. So you're going to get a pair of webbed whipping hands. And then you're going to get a pair of open palm wall crawling hands. Didn't mean to bump the camera. And then that's it for hands. Kind of wish we got one more set of hands, and I'll show you why. So with this, we get a web accessory. And it's like a black goo, like a, symbiote web kind of thing. And we've seen this kind of web before with a few other Spider-Man. I think it came with one of the MCU Spider-Mans, I believe. Now, with this part right here, to me, it would have made more sense to have a grip in hand for Spider-Man so he could hold on to this, So that's to me, that's another miss there for Hasbro that they could have done, some grip in hands, especially, with what little's already coming with this. And that's it, because there's no extra head sculpts, there's nothing else. So 2 misses right there is butterfly joints and no grip in hands. So, all right, so let's move into the size comparisons. First size comparison, you got to have Gamerverse Venom. Man, that thing is massive compared to him, dude. Like, massive. Now, I will say this one's a little shorter than some of the other Spider-Man, some of the other ones. But, man, Venom is freaking huge compared to... And look, he's got butterfly joints. How, and toe articulation. How simple, But, yeah, he's massive. Unfortunately, I don't have my Spider-Man 2, the regular suit, the advanced suit. I do, Gamerverse advanced suit. I need to find that. I don't know what I did with it, I think. But we will find it at some point. So let's move into some more comparison Spider-Man ones. Here's the DB Toys Black Netman. Excuse me. Sorry. Mine does not want to stand sometimes. I think there might be something with that foot I might have to try to fix at some point. Come on. Oh, it's always when I'm on camera. No other times. Any other time, be fine. But as soon as we get on camera, it does not want to work for me. The time that you actually need it to the most. There we go. Get him stand right there. And then here is the Mayfex Black Suit Spider-Man. So you can kind of get a sea of all of them there. Alright, and then let's move next to, here is the Maxim Series Spider-Man. And here is the animated series VHS 2-pack with the Vulture animated Spider-Man. So, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. So as you can see here, here are 2 figures, 2 great examples. This one came out way before this one, and it's got butterfly joints. It's got a lot of movement here. This one just came out right before the symbiote suit Spider-Man, so I imagine they were probably being created and worked on about the same time. And we see how much articulation Maximum Suit Spider-Man has. So to me, there's no excuse that we shouldn't have got butterfly joints on this figure. There's just no excuse. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'll quit ranting. But there's those 2. Next, let's move into, here's the animated series Shocker. Just to get some more villains in here so you can kind of see that villain roster with him. Here's the animated series Rhino, so you can see how they all look together. And I think these look really good. I would love, I think these 2 especially. I don't know, there's always something about the black suit versus the Rhino that just does something for me. Maybe because I grew up on the anime series and in there he just kicked Rhino's butt. But last comparison here is just for a different line. Here's 1,000 Toys Hellboy. Just showing a little bit of different stuff. I mean, like I said, universal crossover. You never know. You just never know. So let's, in closing here, again, last time I'm going to say it, butterfly joints. it would have been great here. And I don't know why we didn't get them. There's no reason we shouldn't. There's no reason that we, that we should have got them, and we didn't. And I don't understand why we didn't, but whatever. Also, like I said, some gripping hands. Gripping hands would have been cool, just to hold the web line. I kind of think with the web line, I would have liked something a little bit better, and we still would have needed gripping hands, but something along the lines of kind of what they did with the Maximum Series Spider-Man. I would have liked that a little bit better instead of this kind of triangular grip, because that just, to me, looks so unnatural. I don't know. But, oh well. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, I hope you at least found it informational, educational. If you did enjoy this video, please like the video, and please comment to let me know how much you like the video. And please, 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 I can't stress enough, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of June. And I know that a big percentage of my viewers, I think that the last time I checked statistics said something about 94 and 95% of my viewership is not even subscribed. But you're watching my videos, why not go ahead and subscribe to it? Because I'm going to keep pumping out awesome videos and awesome figures like this for a while. So you might as well just, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and give in. Go ahead and give in. Give into the darkness a little bit. Just a little bit. But no, seriously, subscribe to me. I try to pump out content every week. I do pump out content every week. I try to pump out as many videos as I can. Here lately, it's been about 2 to 3. Just depending on what's coming in, what do I have. Also, I got social media. If you want to follow me on there, I post a lot of pictures, and I am there on their daily check-in. And that's, I'd be glad to conversate with you. I try to conversate with everybody. They ask me questions and everything like that. So in saying all that, I think we're done with this. So I hope that you're having a good day, a good night, wherever you're at. I hope that you're safe, and I hope that your collecting will always be fruitful. Later, guys.